Today I'm joined by industry experts, Stephen and Veronica. Stephen and Veronica worked with the CWC to create a national midrise guide. Today, we will talk about the creation of the guide and why midrise construction is so important for Canada. To get us started, what exactly is midrise construction?
That's a great question, and that really did form the basis of our midrise guide. We had the privilege of sort of looking at the industry from the leadership that BC took in 2009 and 10 to actually change the codes up to 6 stories for wood construction. What this gave Veronica and I a chance to do was really take a snapshot of what the industry is doing and how wood is being used. Even in the time that we've been engaged doing this guide, we've actually seen such a progression of materials and how the industry looks at carbon.
I think one of the really important aspects of this guide was to really walk through the opportunities that the code provides in terms of midrise construction, and also think about the innovations that we're seeing in the construction industry today. This really requires a consideration for a new approach to design, and that's part of what we tried to also capture in the guide.
We've very quickly seen the types of buildings and applications change. We've seen the opportunities that the code has created for our urban and suburban environment.
Wood we're seeing is, really multifaceted. And, we really see the value of considering wood construction, both lightweight frame construction and mass timber, in catalyzing industry, finding opportunities for affordable housing, and also thinking about climate stability. Really what we try to instill in this guide is that the idea of the integrated design process and bringing on the right team right at the beginning, even at the conception of a project, is really critical in terms of pushing forward innovation in construction. We talk about considerations that you should think of from when you're conceiving a building straight through into construction. We're dealing with a lot of new technologies and prefabrication as one aspect, digital design, and all of those really come into play in terms of efficiency in design, lowering costs, increased quality of buildings, and ultimately understanding opportunities that are available in using all of these innovations today.
What I learned, and what I think we've laid it out very, very well inside the guide, is that you have to start thinking about the application of the building, the grids inside. You wouldn't lay an office building out, for example, the same way that you would with an apartment building. Materials are changing. The use has changed within the structure itself, and it's something that has to be brought on into the design team's plans very, very early on in the design process to make it very efficient structurally, but also to make sense financially too.
Thanks for watching our quick video, and thank you, Stephen and Veronica, for joining us today. We would love to help with your questions about wood construction. Feel free to contact me at bmurray@cwc.ca, and definitely make sure to check out our guide on the Canadian Wood Council web store.